Good morning, everybody. It's March 14th, day 8. I've got 3 miles to go until North Carolina, so it's it's awesome. Last night we had some thunder and lightning roll in from like 8 to 10, pea-sized hail for about an hour and a half. It was pretty crazy, but the weather stopped around 10, so everything got a chance to kind of dry up throughout the night. But we'll be laying some stuff out in the sun later to get some water off of it. But yeah, doing good. Fiji and I are gonna hike to Deep Gap area, stay there, and then hike out in the morning. She's very kind enough to drive me to my hostel Saturday morning. She's headed back to Maryland. She's just out here section hiking, but it's definitely the first person on trail that made an impact on me to be hiking with and be around. She did the PCT a few years ago, so it's kind of cool to pick up some of her knowledge on this kind of stuff, because you only know what you know, and picking it up from other people definitely helps. So I'm thankful to have met her, and definitely a friend for sure. I think that's kind of what I miss the most about the Marine Corps. We talked about this last night too, is just the camaraderie, the brotherhood, the friendship you make through that kind of stuff. So I think being on the trail, meeting people like her is going to kind of bring that back to me, and I'm looking forward to that. But sun's coming up. Well, the sun's been up, but should be a pretty good day today. The weather's not supposed to get bad until later on, so we'll get some miles in. Well, we're in North Carolina now. So far it looks a lot like Georgia, but it's just afternoon. Got another 6.5 miles to go till camp. Big storm rolling in Saturday, so I'm getting a ride with Fiji. She's gonna drop me off at the hostel, have somewhere to stay. Hello from North Carolina. First state down, 13 to go. So far it still feels a lot like Georgia, but I'm sure that'll change as I get a little bit further. Yeah, thought the sign area would be a little more emotional, I guess, coming up to, but I think just seeing the sign was confirmation of what I'm doing and what I'm here to do. And yeah, just spend all the days walking, looking for water, setting up camp, and doing the same thing the next day. It's nice. Yeah, I'm loving it out here. Hey everybody, it's March 15th, day 9. We made it to Deep Gap last night, decided to hike the extra 4 miles off of a side trail to just get out of there. The Deep Gap area didn't really look too inviting to camp out at. Yeah, so we got a room last night, Fiji and Peanut and myself. And today I'm staying at the Grove Hostel. So I've got my laundry's done. I just finished having an amazing burger and fries. It's my first day off the trail, so it feels kind of weird to just be, I don't know, casual, I guess. Nowhere to go, just hanging out. I'm getting a ride back into Deep Gap tomorrow, which was mile 85 on the AT. So another week or so, I'll be coming into the Smoky Mountains, crossing over the Fontana Dam. yeah, just gonna enjoy my first zero and take it easy. Good morning, everybody. It's March 16th, day 10. I just got dropped off at Deep Gap in North Carolina. I'm very glad to have not been out here last night. I just talked to some people at the Standing Indian shelter, and everything they have is soaked. The wind was just pouring right in there, and yeah, not worth it. I'm thankful to have gotten off trail for sure, and all my clothes are dry. I'm showered. I have good food in me. Yeah, just very, very thankful to have timed it out the way we did, and yeah, it feels good to be back out here though. It was kind of like anxious this morning getting back out here, but now it's good to be out here. Probably gonna go a little bit slower today. I've already had to walk over 2 blow down trees, and I'm sure there'll be plenty more as I go. But yeah, kind of walking now. Should clear up later on today. So from where I'm standing, I don't know how well the zoom will work. You can see the Albert Mountain Fire Tower from here, which I'll be getting to that tomorrow around noon or so. Which is funny to think about because I got to travel all that ridge line to get there. It's a little after 4 o'clock. When I was sitting down having lunch, Peanut came around the corner, so me and him been hiking together for the rest of the day. Made it to Carter Gap Shelter. A little bit of a shorter day, but we're going to try and push 12 miles tomorrow. We'll be hitting the 100-mile mark at the Albert Mountain Fire Tower, which will be pretty cool. Should get a good view. I'm going to try my first night in the shelter tonight. It's supposed to be more rain, but the winds are going to be like steady 30 miles an hour, gusts up to 40, and right about 28 degrees. So not my first choice, but with the ground being so wet from yesterday's storm, I'll risk being in the shelter for a night than getting hit by a down tree or something. So I'll try it out. But yeah, have a easy rest of the night. Just drink water, cook some food, and call it a day.